Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ignatia Shiva Chilapasa from ED 24C with NPM 2413042084. So, to complete my assignment in advanced reading, here in this video I will analyze an argumentative text entitled Kritik ICW untuk MBG, Hamburkan Anggaran dan Geser Peran Kantin, published by Kompas.com. This text discusses criticism toward the Free Nutrition Meal Program atau MBG in Indonesia. According to Indonesia Corruption Watch, there are concerns regarding budget efficiency, food quality, and the impact of the program on school canteens. The purpose of this text is to inform readers about criticism of the MBG program and to persuade readers to consider whether the program has been implemented effectively. The text follow the structure of an argumentative text. The first is issue. The text is raise the implementation of the MBG program and several arguments about concern food quality, food poisoning cases, budget waste, and the impact on school canteens. There is conclusion and recommendation of this text. They state the program should be evaluated and improved. The main idea of the text is that the MBG program may have good intention, but several problems in its implementation raise concern about its effectiveness and efficiency. The author supports the argument with several points. For the first, there have been reports of food poisoning cases related to this program. The next is some critics argue that the meals do not always meet nutritional standards. The program requires a very large budget, raising concern about possible waste of public funds. And the next is school canteens may lose customers because students receive free meals from the government. From author's POV or point of view, the purpose of this text is to present criticism of the MBG program and encourage readers to think critical about whether the policy is being implemented and effectively. From this text rise several questions like, is the information reliable? I think the information is fairly reliable because the article cites statement from Indonesia Corruption Watch, a recognized anti-corruption organization. However, readers should also examine government response and other sources to obtain a balanced perspective. Does the text show any bias? I think yes. The text mainly focuses on the weakness of the MBG program. It provides criticism but discusses fewer positive outcomes, such as effort to reduce malnutrition and stunting. Therefore, the perspective may be somewhat critical toward the program. And the last question is, are the argumentative strong enough? In my opinion, the arguments are quite strong because they are supported by concern about food safety, budget allocation, and program management. These issues are important when evaluating a large-scale public policy. However, more statistical evidence would make the arguments even stronger. Personally, I agree that MBG program should be temporarily suspended and truly evaluated before continuing on a large scale. The goal of improving children's nutrition is very important. However, food safety, transparency, and accountability should come first. If there are still cases of food poisoning and concern about budget efficiency, the government should focus on improving the system before expanding the program further. These facts show why critical reading is important. Critical reading helps us to evaluate information carefully, identify possible bias, examine evidence, and form our own conclusion instead of simply accepting information at face value. I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Ciao, ciao.